This is actually a map of our of the shipwrecks in Lower Lake Michigan. Kind of the ships come down towards the bottom of the lake just automatically because that's the way the torrent goes. But there have been like 1,200 ships that are sunk in this area. Right in our locale in Michigan City Harbor, we have the Wheeler that sank right outside to the west. We have the Marshall, which is right off to the east of us, maybe 2 or 3 miles east of here, but it's not very far out in the water. It's only probably 100 yards out in the water and maybe 30 feet deep. This is a picture of the Eastland that turned over in Chicago in 1915. The employees of the Western Electric Company, there were like 2,500 of them. The company was giving them an outing in the Washington Park area in Michigan City, and they were all boarding the ship to come to Michigan City and come to Washington Park and spend the day on the company. And as they were loading the ship, something attracted them in the harbor that they were looking towards the pier, and they all walked to one side of the boat, and the boat actually rolled over, and there were over 800 lives lost. There's still just some descendants from Michigan City in this area. It's a tragic story. It's the most lives that have ever been lost on a Lake Michigan or any of the inland lakes. But the Marshall is right out about 100 yards out, and we have retrieved some of the artifacts from the Marshall. We've got probably a half a dozen ships in just this little short area between New Buffalo and say Chesterton, but they also have some to the west also, because there's quite a few over to the west of us, like the Dow's, David Dow's is one. This is where the Eastland was in Chicago when it turned over. That ship has been restored, and they use it as a cargo ship now. So I don't know if it's still in existence, but after the wreck, it was torn all apart and converted into a cargo ship.